Auntie V from Auntie V's Kitchen again. Today I'm making some duck curry. Here are my ingredients. I have the chopped up duck prepared and marinated in some turmeric. There's some diced onions with a handful of whole garlic cloves. There's some crushed ginger and garlic, about 2 teaspoons, 2 teaspoons of salt, a handful of cinnamon sticks, a handful of bay leaves, about a tablespoon of anise seed. This is the star anise, about a handful of that, like a teaspoonful. This is what it looks like. There's cloves, about a teaspoonful of cloves, 3 to 4 tablespoons of crushed tomato, some turmeric, a teaspoon of turmeric, about 3 teaspoons of curry powder. That's my special house blend mix masala with some of the curry leaves that are dried and put into my spice, and some cardamom pods, about 12. The secret ingredient to Auntie V's duck curry is my sugar. That is a dark brown sugar, about a teaspoonful. So don't forget that. I think the molasses has to do with something regarding the taste and flavor to cut out the wild smell of the duck as well. So these are the list of my ingredients, and now I'm going to start to prepare the curry. See you soon. So in goes my onion. I've coated the bottom of a non-stick pan with some olive oil, and now it's heated up just right for me to put in some onions. So we're going to saute these onions, and I'll come back in a minute or two to show you what's next. Here's my onions at the golden brown stage, and the garlic is nicely roasted. Don't be concerned about the chunks of garlic. Normally, by the end of the cooking process, the garlic is going to be nicely cooked and probably mushed up with everything else. So you're not going to taste the garlic, and you're not going to have garlic breath. Believe me, I've done this many times. Here's the ginger and garlic. That's going in. Then I'm putting my mix masala in, my house blend mix masala. And then I'm going to add all my whole spices. If you don't have whole spices, don't be concerned, because most of the spices are included into the mix masala. So it's good to put it at this stage, because when the spices are nicely roasted, it brings out the flavor. So those are all my spices together with some turmeric. I'm not going to add too much of turmeric due to the fact that I've marinated the duck in the turmeric. Going to give it a little stir, and I'm cooking on medium-low, so we don't want to burn the spices. Just to be safe, roast it all up together nicely, and soon you'll find my house blend mix masala on sale, probably on Etsy. That's to come. Now I'm going to add my duck. So that's the duck that's going in. Giving it a little stir just to coat it with the spices. And while I'm at it, I'm going to add about my little bit of salt, so it's going to dehydrate the meat. And just 2 teaspoons or less. So I'm going to give it a stir and let it simmer and come back in about half an hour. It's going to simmer on low. We're going to get some moisture at the bottom of the pan, and it's going to slow cook, and it's going to be nice and tender. So see you in a little bit. So it's been about a little over 15 minutes, and I'm going to do a check to see what it looks like. The aroma is overwhelmingly nice. And that's what it looks like. There's all the moisture that has come out. I'm going to give it a little stir. Be sure to wear an apron, because if it splatters, then you're not going to spoil your clothes. So it's gonna simmer again, and this has been simmering, started on medium low, now it's on low, and I'm going to add the sugar and my tomatoes. Little stir again just to combine it, and we're gonna come back in maybe about 15 minutes, by which time it should be a little less watery, and we'll check at that time. We're checking again at the end of almost an hour, not fully an hour, and this is what it looks like. It's time to turn the switch off now. It's been cooking on low for the little half an hour, and it's the gravy texture is just right. It's not too weak. The tomatoes gave it a good thick texture, and don't let the bones deter you, as this was a social culture back home when a family sat down and ate together. So we always enjoyed the flavor and sitting down together and eating, and this is what it looks like. So the aroma is filling the house, and I am sure that my better half is going to be very pleased with this dish tonight. So this is what it looks like plated, and I normally garnish it with chopped coriander, but today I don't have any, and so I just use some slit chilies, because some people would like it really hot, I mean hotter than mild. And here goes the taste test. This is really good. You should try this. Auntie V recommends it. Cheers for now.